Hello, YouTube. My name is John, and on this channel, we focus on all things personal development. Today, we want to talk about the subconscious mind, our partner for living our best life now. And we just ask that you would support our channel if you don't mind. Please hit the like button, share the video, and hit the subscribe button as well. We're trying to grow this channel, and we're trying to partner with other YouTubers who are in the personal development. So we would appreciate it if you would help us with the algorithm and like and subscribe to the channel. So the subconscious mind, we're going to draw from three books regarding the subconscious mind. They are The Power of Your Subconscious Mind by Dr. Joseph Murphy, Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, and You Were Born Rich by Bob Proctor. When it comes to the mind, according to Dr. Murphy, the mind has two spheres of activity. We have the conscious mind, which is the thinking, reasoning mind. That's the part of the mind that we make all of our decisions with. That's our conscious mind. That's the part of the mind that we use to decide where we're going, when we're going. That's the part of the mind that we use to keep us on schedule. That's the part of the mind that we use to make our decisions. The subconscious mind, on the other hand, is the sphere that controls the heart, the breathing, circulation, digestion, etc. Bob Proctor said about the subconscious mind that it is the spiritual center of our being, and that part of us which takes any idea or image we give to it and then willingly accepts it, and it instantly begins to move it into physical form in our world. So according to Bob Proctor, the subconscious mind is connected to universal intelligence. In regards to that term, universal intelligence, people have different viewpoints on that. Some people say universal intelligence. Some people say the universe. Some people say God, as in God, the creator God, God of the Bible. I choose to go with God, and I think that God created the universe. So it's kind of hard to say he and the universe are the same thing, but that's just me. If you prefer universe, that's you. Universal intelligence, that's you. But bottom line is, Bob Proctor says that our subconscious mind is connected to universal intelligence. So whatever we habitually think then sinks down into our subconscious mind. And that creates according to the nature of our thoughts. If we think good, good will follow. If we think evil, evil will follow. So the bottom line is we have to moderate our thoughts. We have to be conscious about what we're thinking. One of the authors also pointed out that our conscious mind needs to be the gatekeeper of our subconscious mind, or it is in fact the gatekeeper for our subconscious mind. So we can program that subconscious mind using then our conscious mind with good thoughts, right? Okay, this can apply to every area. This should apply to every area of our lives. Business, personal, family, etc. Every area. And I put business here because a lot of times we go into business, and in our society, we think that business is a dog-eat-dog type of activity. We think about competition. And one of the things that these amazing authors teach is that we need to shift our mind and our paradigm away from a mind and paradigm that says in the business world, everything is about competing and competition. We need to look at everything about being from creation, because the subconscious can give you the ideas and the plans necessary for your business to really thrive. So we need to make that shift, and we need to understand that our thoughts regarding our business, our personal lives, and all these things, we have positive thoughts, so those positive thoughts can sink down into our subconscious mind. Why is that important? Because again, whatever your conscious mind assumes and believes to be true, your subconscious mind will accept and bring to pass. Believe in good fortune, divine guidance, right action, and all the blessings of life. So again, you have your conscious mind, you have your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is connected to God or universal intelligence. And so whatever your subconscious mind believes, it conspires with God to bring to pass in your life. So your conscious mind then needs to plant great things into your subconscious mind. Galatians chapter 6, verse 7 says, "Be not deceived, God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap." So sowing and reaping is a law, right? It's a universal law. Whatever you sow, that you will reap. If you sow into your subconscious mind negativity, you're going to reap negativity. If you sow into your subconscious mind positivity, you will reap positivity. So we have to be careful what we are sowing then into our subconscious mind. So how do we sow into our conscious mind? How do we sow into our conscious mind? Well, Napoleon Hill has a chapter on autosuggestion. And he says autosuggestion is the agency of control through which an individual may voluntarily feed his subconscious mind on thoughts of a creative nature, or by neglect permit thoughts of a destructive nature to find their way into this rich garden of the mind. So we have to use this tool of autosuggestion. We have to suggest something positive, the outcome that we want, over and over and over again. And I'll talk more about that here in a second. But notice something that he points out. If we don't program our subconscious mind ourselves, negative thoughts will enter in by our neglect, right? What does that mean? Well, we live in a world where all sorts of bad information is on the television screens, on our radios, on our YouTube channels, and we have to be extremely careful about what we allow playing in the background, because what we allow to play in the background, if it is negative, it can sink into, it can be sown into our subconscious mind, and we can block our efforts. We can, even though we might want to do well, we might want to prosper, whatever it is we might really want, we might block that activity. We might block that from coming to pass because we are allowing so much negativity to sink into our subconscious mind by neglect, by not cutting things off, by not cutting off certain people who are negative and destructive to us as well. So Hill also says the subconscious mind takes any orders given it in a spirit of absolute faith and acts upon those orders, although the orders often have to be presented over and over again through repetition before they are interpreted by the subconscious mind. Murphy also says ideas can be conveyed to the subconscious mind by repetition, faith, and expectancy. So we have to know then what it is we really want. We have to have faith and believe that it has already occurred. Those things that we want, we have to feel them. We have to feel them. We have to believe that we already have them, even though we don't. And then we have to repeatedly present it to our subconscious mind. In regards to knowing what we want, we need to be able to identify it and be able to see it in vivid details in our minds. It's not enough to say, I want more money. How much? Do you want a $50,000 raise, $100,000, whatever it is you want? You have to know in exact terms what it is and be able to spell that out for your subconscious mind to bring that to pass. Then you have to have faith. We have to believe that we already have it. We have to see ourselves healed. We have to see ourselves in the corner office. We have to see ourselves in the executive suite. And we have to start in our minds living that reality out. Even though we're not there yet, we have to live it. Like Hebrews 11:1. Now, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Even though today, right now, I don't have what I really want. I don't have evidence of me in that corner office. In my mind, I'm believing. I have faith. I'm believing that I am there. I'm living that reality right now. Then repetition. We repeat what we want in the present tense by affirming. Affirmations. If we want healing, we affirm, I am grateful that I am happy, healed, and whole. I am grateful that I am healed, happy, and whole. I am grateful that I'm healed, happy, and whole. Whatever it is that we want, I'm grateful that I now have $10 million in my accounts. Whatever it is, we have to make sure we present it over and over again by affirmations to our subconscious mind. So again, affirmations. Affirmations are spoken. They are the repetition of what we want. And that repetition, that spoken word repetition forms a belief. And we become what we believe. We become what we think about. Proverbs 23:7. For as he thinks within himself, so he is. We become what we think about. Another way for autosuggestion to occur: journaling. Our brains are more likely to believe something that we've written out multiple times. So, whatever it is that you want, write it in the present tense. I am grateful now that I have XYZ. Write it over and over again. I am happy and grateful now that I have the promotion, I have the job, I have the spouse, I have the good, healthy relationship. Write it out 10 times, 50 times, 100 times. Autosuggestion, some people even call that scripting. Autosuggestion, another way, is by visualization. You have to see yourself already attained the goal, including the emotions of joy and gratitude. You can create a vision board so that you can see this on your vision board, multiple times a day. Meditate. And as you meditate, get still and get quiet and see yourself with whatever it is that you're trying to attain, whatever it is you're trying to possess, and see yourself, feel it, feel all the details, the smells, the colors, really get emotionally involved with it. Then you have to be consistent. Consistency is the key. You have to be consistent with your auto suggestions. The subconscious mind needs for you to make suggestions to it of the things that you want repeatedly. Once is just not going to do it. 100 times might not do it. 1,000 times you might be getting close. So, using your subconscious mind to live your best life. These are tips from chapter 8 in Dr. Joseph Murphy's book. Number 1, your subconscious is the builder of your body, and it is on the job 24 hours a day. You interfere with its life-giving patterns by negative thinking. So again, it's all about thought. We become what we think about. It's all about our thoughts. Number 2, charge your subconscious with the task of evolving an answer to any problem prior to sleep, and it will answer you. So often we have situations that we don't have answers for. Well, one thing that he recommends that you do is say, before you go to sleep, I'm releasing whatever it is over to my subconscious mind, and I'm believing that when I wake up in the morning, it's going to give me the answer. And he says that, if you do that in a spirit of faith, eventually you'll wake up with the answer that you're seeking. Give it charge to give you the answers that you are looking for. 3, watch your thoughts. Every thought accepted as true is sent by your brain to your solar plexus or your abdominal brain and is brought into your world as a reality. Again, your thoughts are planted as seeds into the subconscious mind, which brings what you plant to pass. Plant good thoughts. Plant the things that you truly want to see come to pass in your life. Number 4, know that you can remake yourself by giving a new blueprint to your subconscious mind. He mentions in this book, I know that Napoleon Hill alludes to it in Think and Grow Rich, and Bob Proctor definitely talks about it in You Were Born Rich, and in some of the numerous videos you'll find on him, by him on YouTube. A lot of our subconscious has been programmed by other people. We had parents tell us what we can't have, people around us tell us what we can't do, and we bought into it because it was planted into our subconscious mind, and we didn't understand that, we didn't understand the power of thoughts and how thoughts become things and how these thoughts were planted in our subconscious mind. Well, in essence, it doesn't matter what other people tried to plant or what other people actually planted in our subconscious mind. Now that we have the knowledge of the fact that we have received bad programming, we can reprogram ourselves. We can remake ourselves by giving ourselves a new program, giving ourselves a vision of the person that we want to be, giving ourselves a vision of our best life, giving ourselves a vision of the life that we want to live, and believing that we're living that life right now. 5, the tendency of your subconscious is always lifeward. Your job is with your conscious mind. Feed your subconscious mind with premises which are true. Your subconscious is always reproducing according to your habitual mental patterns. So again, the subconscious wants what's best for you. It wants you to live your best life. You just have to make sure you feed it well. If you feed it with, again, visions of your best life, then it will reproduce according to your mental patterns. Notice it says habitual mental patterns. So we have to see ourselves then living a good life. We have to see ourselves living our best life. And sometimes, of course, we know that we might hit a patch in the road and we might try to go back to where we were, or we might just be down. We have to immediately get out of that and see ourselves living good and living our best life and stay on that vibration. Don't let go. Don't backslide. Stay there. 6, you build a new body every 11 months. Change your body by changing your thoughts and keeping them changed. He has a chapter in here about healing, and we'll talk about that. But, all the cells in our body are regenerated. Essentially, they tell us every 11 months or so. So just as you can regenerate a new body, new cells in 11 months, you can regenerate a new body, new thoughts, new life, just by changing your thought patterns and keeping them changed. Back to what we said a moment ago, do not, if you have that vision, you see where you want to be, and you decide to make the change, even if you hit a bump in the road again and you fall off the wagon, as they say, and you kind of get a little bit depressed, get back up, get back on that level, get back where you want to be mentally. Keep thinking those good thoughts, having that positive vision of yourself and of the life that you want to live. It is normal to be healthy. It is abnormal to be ill. There is within the innate principle of harmony. There are so many people who think that just being unhealthy is the norm because they have so many unhealthy people around them. And I'm not just talking about physical health now. I'm talking about mental and emotional health, right? There's so many people who are living dysfunctional lives because everyone around them, all the people in their lives are dysfunctional, and they're only living out what they see. And in a lot of cases, we can't do better because we don't know better. We haven't seen better. Point being here is Dr. Murphy says none of that matters. You can change your life by the aid and assistance of your subconscious mind. 8, thoughts of jealousy, fear, worry, and anxiety tear down and destroy your nerves and glands, bringing about mental and physical diseases of all kinds. There are so many people who literally suffer from a psychosomatic disorder, where because of their negative thoughts, they have physical conditions, physical ailments because of their thoughts. And so again, we have to be so careful of what we're thinking. We have to rule our thoughts and guard our minds and make sure through using our minds, our thoughts, we're with our conscious mind planting the seeds into the subconscious of our best life. What you affirm consciously and feel as true will be made manifest in your mind. Affirm the good and enter into the joy of living. So again, what you affirm consciously and feel is true will be made manifest. You have to affirm with your affirmations. You have to say it. I am grateful now that I am healed. I am grateful now that I have $10 million in working capital for my business. I have $10 million in my personal account. Whatever it is that you have written down in your auto suggestions, your affirmations, you have to consciously, you have to consistently, as we said a moment ago, but then we have to consciously feel that. Okay, you have to feel the joy associated with you being healed or with you being in the healthy relationship. You have to feel that and affirm that good. And eventually you will, by aid and assistance of your subconscious mind, into that joyous, good life that you want and that you've been affirming. So thank you so much for watching this video. Again, please like, share and subscribe to this channel. We're really trying to grow, and we would really appreciate your help by subscribing to this channel. Thank you so much. Take care.